Well, I mean, obviously the decommitment of Kamari Pleasant. I mean, I guess you'd say it's a little bit disappointing, but he did play running back at Etowanda. When you're looking at ASU's backfield right now, they do have DeMar Richard and Kalen Balaj. So I guess I'm not too concerned about that. But looking at the entire class as a whole, it's very similar to last season's, where again Todd Graham brings in a top 20 recruiting class. I believe he had the same ranking in 2015 with this class. Um, I think they're fourth in the Pac-12 as far as ranking. I think on 24/7 Sports goes by their rankings, but I think you can't put too much into this. Obviously, in Todd Graham's first year, where he actually had where the entire roster was basically everybody that he had recruited, it was definitely disappointing after he, kind of went out and said he expects his team to be a national title contending team. I wouldn't put too much into it. There's definitely some exciting players, especially like N'Keal Harry out an Arizona native. I think he's going to end up being another stud wide receiver for Arizona State, kind of in that Jalen Strong #1 receiver mold. He's very talented. He's very strong, especially after the catch. So if I was going to peg anyone as the most exciting, it's definitely him. As far as the defensive side of the ball, you need to find some more athletic corners. The guys that they're bringing in right now, I know Jamarcus Rhodes is probably their top recruit. I believe he's a 4-star guy. He's pretty talented, but I'm not surprised Todd Graham going the JUCO route. I believe he has 3 or 4, Koran Karam, Dougladson Subtyl, who, again, they're trying to figure out who can play in that devil role off the edge for Arizona State as the elite pass rusher, especially in the absence. We lost another guy who got in trouble, believe it or not. He got kicked out of school for, I believe he robbed someone's credit card or some fiasco with that. So it's unfortunate, but it's definitely interesting to see what Todd Graham is able to do following a year where, again, he came in saying this is the best team that he's ever had, and the team ended up going 6-7. So, I mean, I'm not putting much stake into it, but it's definitely interesting to see.
I'm guessing that Arizona high school football is not the best, and I hope I'm not offending anyone from from that territory. But I'm guessing it's not the best.
I don't think
California seems to supply most of the talent for the conference. Has he been there long enough for you to get a real feel for where Graham likes to go for talent?
Well, I mean, he'd like to stay in home and recruit some of the talent that's here. I mean, when you look at the Texas A&M game last year, when you see Kyle Allen and Christian Kirk, who are 2 homegrown players from Arizona, he wasn't able to get either one, and you see them end up actually, destroying Arizona State in the first game. So I definitely think the well would be home. I'm not surprised right now. He does have 5 from California, 3 from Arizona, and then one from Florida, 1 from Louisiana. Let me look at the list. Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas has 3. So, I mean, as far as pipeline states, I wouldn't necessarily say like Arizona is #1. He definitely prefer, as he should. But California, obviously, population-wise, and then just talent-wise, like you pointed out, it's not surprising.